What's up everybody, and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're checking out this 2025 Toyota Tacoma Limited. This one's finished off in Windchill Pearl with an MSRP at $61,000. What do you guys think? This is kind of the luxury Tacoma. It's a little bit different than your typical TRDs, but has a lot of really cool features. So let's go ahead and pop the hood. I also got some last fit liners in here, which I'll have linked below. But with the hood popped, we can see what is powering this. Now the Limited, again, it's a little bit different. It only comes with the hybrid powertrain. So this is going to be a 2.4 liter inline 4-cylinder turbo engine with the hybrid. Has 326 horsepower with 465 pound-feet of torque. Full-time 4-wheel drive as well, which is a cool touch. And then it's also going to get the 8-speed automatic transmission. Now curb weight's over 5,000 pounds. Towing's also around 6,000 pounds. It's got a 1,600 pound payload capacity and roughly 11 inches of ground clearance. So for the styling, you're gonna see all the chrome, which is kind of big deal for the Limited, but more luxurious. Got the nice LED headlights. I like the upper grille with the cool looking slats. Toyota is silver, forward facing camera. We got a safety sensor, parking sensors, rigid LED fog lights. I like this chrome trim as well. Then you're gonna get the functional air inlets, massive air dam, along with the recovery hooks. So it's a good looking truck. They took the, the rugged newest Tacoma, but made it a little bit more luxurious, which I do like quite a lot. Got that iForce Max badge as well, which indicates the hybrid engine. And then I like the body colored fender flares. So they look really good on this truck. I like the body contours too. This gets a set of chrome wheels with the 18-inch design, nice multi-spoke look. And then there's power side steps, your Limited badge, small set of mud flaps, nice sharp line throughout the lower section, and then chrome on the door handles and mirrors. We have a camera, a light. You have some nice black designs to just black out all the windows, and there's a sunroof up above. So this also comes with the short bed and the full 4-door configuration. So really nice proportional looking truck. I love the contours with the newest Tacoma, like all the fenders. It just looks really good. It's a bold looking truck, especially in this color. It's a very pearly white. It looks really, really nice. You're also gonna get a body colored rear bumper with your parking sensors, trailer hitch, and connections. We have exposed areas of the hitch and frame, so you can use that as a lift point. LED taillights, and then some more chrome trim all throughout the rear, grab handle, Tacoma name, and then a massive chrome exhaust tip. Now, one thing really sweet with the newest Tacomas, you can open the bed in a million different ways, one of which is the button on both of the taillights. So just pressing that, you can easily open it up. This also has a spray-in bed liner, which is a factory option. Has a nice look to it. There's rails all around it, Tacoma name, you have storage on the right, a plug, there's tie hooks, we even have more storage and some plugs here. And this can easily fit 2 dirt bikes, so very useful. But one thing really neat, I can just nudge it with my knee. If your hands are full, it goes right back up. So you have the key fob button, an interior button, both taillights and the standard one. So really, really nice and easy to open everything. Moving on to the interior, with the power side steps, they're gonna pop open when you open any of the doors. Rear door panel does get a little bit of plastic, but you have this nice soft touch with stitching. I love the wood accents that the Limited will have. Extra storage. And then for the interior, this has the black Softex. I like the perforations throughout it with a kind of a Y-shaped look to it. 3 seats back here with a power sliding glass. Only amenities really are just the plugs and a little bit of cargo space. No air vents, which would be nice. And then from here, we can pull this, and you're gonna have a little bit of a storage on the left side with a subwoofer over here. Hybrids don't really give you any space under the seats. And then, as far as the last liners go, these are a nice step up from stock. Hey everybody, today's video is brought to you by LastFit. If you're looking for a nice set of all-weather floor mats for your Toyota, take a look at the link in the description below. All of our viewers are gonna get a discount code to use on LastFit's website. You can click that link and check out the right set for your Toyota. So with the LastFit liners, very nice, high quality, durable rubber liners. They're also laser measured. That way they fit perfectly in your footwells. And when you compare the LastFit all-weather floor liners to even a factory set in a Toyota, they cover so much more of the stock carpeting that is underneath. They're gonna have a large lip all around it to really cover it nicely, and they even go to the door sill. So when it is time to clean them, you simply just pop out your LastFit floor liners, clean them up, throw them back in, no big deal. The factory ones don't protect all of the carpet nearly as well, so it's a great way to improve your car and make it much cleaner. So there you guys go. Take a look at the links down below for LastFit liners for your Toyota. And then hopping into the interior with the 2025 Tacoma. So sitting here at 5'11" with the driver's seat at my height, honestly, it's a little on the small side. Most mid-sized trucks are honestly not the greatest. There are car seat anchors. However, rear facing, you're gonna have to move the seat up quite a lot. But headroom's actually good for my height. And while I can't get my knees really behind my seat, I can sit straddling it a little bit, and it's actually not bad. The seats are full size. I wouldn't mind more recline, but they're really not bad. So I'd say for a mid-size, this is one of the better ones for sure, with the amount of space and comfort you get. It's all right. No mid-size honestly is that good, but this one's not bad. From here, a little tight climbing out, we can move on to the front seats. Now the front doors are even nicer. We have the soft touch and stitching all on the upper section. Got it on the insert, the padding area, a nice large grab handle, all of your controls, and a ton of storage with that wood trim. And then from here, we also have the power controls for the driver's seat, and then the contrast stitching once again with all the perforations throughout the seat. So it's a good looking seat for sure. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel with 4 spokes. And then inside we can fire everything up. Engine's gonna roar to life. You got the faux stitching on the airbag cover, some screen controls with audio, cruise control on the right, stock on the right side for windshield wipers, and then the headlights over on the left. Now for the gauge cluster, it's got a pretty cool look to it. It's very configurable as well. I can continue scrolling to see all the different screens, and then holding down OK, we can then customize each screen. So you can really make the screen look like anything. There's several other ways to even further the adjustment. So lots of good stuff in there for sure. We have your automatic high beams. You can adjust your headlight angle, opening up the tailgate, the fuel cap. We have the deploying side steps as well as the dome light in the bed. More of the wood trim, one of your air vents. You got your heads-up display. This is pretty cool. You have a removable JBL speaker. This is actually a Bluetooth speaker. Great to maybe bring on a job site or maybe the golf course. Pretty cool touch. And then on the right side, we have extra storage all hidden here. I love the wood trim with the Tacoma name. So it's a really cool touch. Now, as far as the screen goes, it's basically what you've seen on a lot of the newest Toyotas. 2026 RAV4 got the all-new multimedia, which we will probably see soon on the newest Tacomas. So currently we're still with this screen. The navigation works fine. It is subscription, which is a little odd, but you really don't have that much information in the screen. But all your basics, basically, a couple settings. There's Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, so at least you have that. But then the cameras is where the screen really shines. Got a lot of views, 3D design, close-ups, even your bed space. So great screen for the cameras. Hopefully we see the newest software one of these days. And then down below, we have your massive dials for the temperature, heated steering wheel, heated seats, and ventilated seats. You have your volume up here, fan speed zones, and everything like that. There's wireless charging, extra plugs and storage. And then for the shifter, has a nice shift boot design. And then we have some drive modes. So if we can toggle this, we can scroll left and right, and you have a lot of different modes for the Limited. We have the tow and haul mode, and then all your 4-wheel drive selections from a low range as well. Got the shortcut for the cameras, you can easily toggle. Got a cool 360 view, and then a towing button as well for your trailer. Storage down below for cup holders, and then a little bit of storage in the center with a nice padded armrest. There's more of the soft touch over here, a nice large box. And then one last look at the 4th gen Tacoma. Honestly, especially in a nice spec, these are really nicely laid out, very nicely appointed, cool materials all throughout it. It's a great looking truck for 60 grand. Got a nice sunshade up here, and then we have our dome lights. We can open that up for a sunglass holder, and then we have a digital rear view mirror. So you can have this pop up with your garage door buttons, and then of course have the full screen, which is a nice touch to see. All right, so setting off now in the Limited Tacoma. I will say the hybrid is so powerful. For anyone who is still not sold on this and wants the old V6, this is twice the engine. It is so quick. You give it barely any gas, 4,000 RPM, and you are just booking it. There's so much power from the EV system and then the turbo as well. I mean, this thing is a quick to drive truck. It's really fun, honestly. It's a nice truck to drive. The Limited, so it's a little bit more luxurious focus. We have the full-time, basically an all-wheel drive system. So a little bit better for traction. You know, pickup trucks that are in rear-wheel drive mode a lot of times can spin the rear tires. So this gives it a little bit more of like a SUV style of drive, kind of like a, you know, more typical 4Runner that would be obviously a Limited version as well. So it has a little bit more of the comfortable driving characteristics versus a tough truck, you know, off-road style. So it's a nice touch. The interior is pretty comfortable too. The windows are a little on the small side, so it kind of makes you feel like you're looking out of a tank, but it actually looks really cool. It's easy to see around. The rear window's a little small, so visibility is all right, but you know, pretty typical for any truck like this. Steering has some good weight to it as well, which I like. And then the camera system does a really good job. So it really gives you a good idea of everything around it. Turning circles, not too bad for a truck as well. So it's very maneuverable. And then for the drive modes, they don't, I would say, do a drastic amount of differences. However, it definitely helps it be a little bit more peppy. So getting up and going in sport, I mean, barely giving it throttle, you're just moving so quickly. I love this powertrain. It sounds tough too. If you get the non-hybrids, which you can't get on this specific trim, the non-hybrids, I don't know, I think they feel a little cheap. I think the hybrid is the way to go for sure. Especially in a Limited, it just gives you a really nice premium feel. You're still capable for towing, long haul trips. You can still do some decent off-pavement stuff, but this is a good, well-rounded daily driver truck where you want the utility as well. And when you're driving in it, I mean, it's nice, it's pleasant for sure. Seats are a little on the stiff side, however, they fit me well, so I do fit comfortably. Just maybe I wouldn't mind a little bit more padding or plushness, but nonetheless, you get used to it, and you know, things you touch are soft touch. I love the wood. It's a nice truck to be, and you know, some people are knocking the new Tacoma, is not the biggest fan. But honestly, drive one of these Limiteds and you will like it a lot. And even 60 grand doesn't seem too crazy in today's market for a loaded truck like this. But definitely a nice truck to just tool around in. It's got all the tech you'd need. Yeah, definitely something worth looking at for sure.